MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reyes up the middle. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first two innings where he's going to be.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make it work for him, so that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Justin Turner is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
Here comes the first pitch.
Jose Reyes.
Missed with a slider. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. If you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Reyes over at second. Hernandez at first with no outs. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Michael Bronco.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Fastball down near the shoe tops. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned into the box. Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's robbed.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. His great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers. So digging in now, Nick Williams. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Back up the middle. Seager takes it in. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Travis d'Arnaud. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
The next 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And so here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Change up in for a strike.
0-1.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. But the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Leading off the inning, Adam Warren, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Adam Warren.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
To his left, Turner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Jose Reyes threw a base on balls his first time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. Taylor is there, and the side is retired. So striding in, Justin Turner as we begin the top of the 4th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Worth is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping in, David Peralta, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. In now, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. He's there to track it down. And in now is Yasiel Puig. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for a relief pitcher.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Now playing third base, number 41.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Puig aboard here at first with nobody out. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And he throws it away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Worth moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Clayton Kershaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here. Here's Ender Inciarte. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Popped him up. Darno is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Luis Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Worth comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Cody Bellinger will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Reyes fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Rajay Davis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Rajay Davis.
takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Davis on at first, nobody out. And there goes Davis. Hit on the ground out for short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. One out and a runner on second base. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
From the stretch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third, one away. And that misses 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now Carlos Santana is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Hero, after being down by one. Big base hit drives in two.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially where the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Smoke toward the hole.
And that is into right field. The base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Well, the RBI base hit there, and I think it's clear they left him in there a hit or two long. He's been laboring in the inning, and we were just talking about how he looked a little bit exhausted. I'd imagine that'll be it for him now.
Into the box now, Jason Worth. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Puig. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. It'll be the 6'7" righty Brandon McCarthy. Stepping in now, Travis Garneau.
The batter.
He grounds it sharply to third. Turner's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Puig can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right hand. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Peralta is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Circle change, too low, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retired the side. Inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail 6-1. Odubel Herrera is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Odubel Herrera.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
This is on the ground over the first. And that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the seventh.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Herrera gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. One and one. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. There's one. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The right fielder, number 6.
At the plate, David Peralta. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Runner on first with 2 away. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ranging back is Inciarte. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Kevin Segrist has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Logan Forsythe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Forsythe playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Throw down to second.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number two. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. I'm set with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A ball and two strikes now. Forsythe, the runner at first with two gone. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Dodgers leave one. They trail big. It's 9-1. Josh Fields enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So striding forward now, Nick Williams. Start things out here for the Phillies, followed next by Jason Worth. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, one out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Jason Worth. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Two and one, the count to Jason Worth. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher.
Now batting, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Seager comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Jake Thompson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jake Thompson.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. First offering on its way. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Peralta is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Nine to 1 is the way this one ends. The Philadelphia Phillies get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Luis Garcia gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.